So this is our first session of the online class of law set. So please read. You have to get used to the legal terms. What the first word? What the first word you are having on the screen? What is the first word you can read on the screen? Which starts with the letter A. What is the first word? Hello. Can you please read the words? You have to know the words. When you can pronounce it, you can understand it. What is the first word? Hello. Unmute yourself and please read the words. You should read the words. Then we can remember it for long. Otherwise, it will be difficult. Kavya, Zoya, Naveed,
Yes, sir.
please read the word. What is the first word there?
Abbasinate,
Abbasinate. What is the abbasinate?
to make a person blind.
To make a person blind. किसी को अंधा कर देना.
Yeah.
किसी को you are not able to you are making someone blind. उसका मतलब क्या है? Abbasinate बोलते हैं उसको. ठीक है. What is abbasinate?
To make a person blind.
To make a person blind. What is the next word?
Abaction.
Abaction. What is abaction?
Threatening to a person.
Threatening to a person. Kavya, can you understand Hindi?
No, sir.
So, threatening means, what is threatening in Telugu? Can you tell me what is threatening? Threatening. Abaction माने threatening to a person. डराना. ठीक है? That is
Blackmailing. It's
like something wrong will do.
blackmailing.
Blackmailing. You can say abaction, right? Abaction is threatening to a person. What a third word? The next word? What a third word?
Abactor.
Abactor. What is the abactor?
A person who steals a single beast only.
Single beast only. So what is abactor? Abactor का मतलब क्या है? A person who steals
A single beast only.
single beast only. माने here beast माने you are livestock, cattle thief. Abactor का मतलब क्या है? Cattle thief, also known as cattle thief, right? Who is an abactor? Cattle thief,
Also known as cattle.
who steal the grazing animals. They are known as abactor. Next word,
Abacus,
abacus. What is abacus?
a continuing frame used in primary mathematical calculation.
Primary or mathematical calculation. Okay, right. Next, what is the next word? Abadi. Abadi. It is a form of collecting the revenue, right? Now I'll be telling you the most important part of it. Now next, abandon is very very important. What is abandon? Please read.
To
To
leave, to
leave,
give up, to transfer.
To leave, to give up, to transfer.
Transfer.
That is abandon. What is abandonment?
Voluntarily relinquishment of an interest or claim, the act of abandoning.
Abandoning माने voluntary relinquishment माने giving up voluntarily. Okay. Now, what is abarner? Abate is important. Abate. What is abate?
To reduce or put an end, quashing of writ or action.
To reduce or put an end. Quashing of writ or
Writ or action.
action. ठीक है. Next. उसके बाद क्या है? Abduction. What is abduction? What is abatement? Abate माने to put, to reduce or put an end. Abatement माने
Act of
act of eliminating or nullifying.
nullifying.
act of
Eliminating or nullifying.
eliminating or nullifying माने finishing off. Known as finishing off. Next. Abduction. It is a technical word. Abduction. Very, very important. Next. Abduction माने please read. Who is the, what is abduction?
Whoever by force compels or by any detectable means includes any person to go from any place.
Any place is said to abduct. माने it's nothing but, as you said in the very beginning, kidnapping. If it is a kid, if it is small children, abduction is called as kidnapping.
Kidnapping.
Right. Next, abet. This word is important. Abet. What is abet?
To commit an offense.
To abet. Abet माने to aid, to help. Aid माने
Help.
help. To commit an offense. What is abetter? Who is abetter?
One who encourages
One who
or aids the offender or commission of an offense.
abet का मतलब है to help in to commit an offense. Abetter का मतलब है to
To
encourage
encourage her.
the commission of an offense to another. Next, what is abeyance?
The condition of an inheritance which has no present owner or a state of suspension.
The state of suspension. Abeyance का मतलब है in general word it is called abeyance. Abeyance माने delay करना. To keep in abeyance. To delay. ठीक है. It is delay. Abeyance माने रोक के रखना. To delay करना काम को उसको बोलते हैं abeyance. What is next word?
Abhor.
Abhor. Abhor का मतलब क्या है?
To protect against horror or
To protect against attack.
uh,
To protect against horror or attack. It's called as abhor. Abide मतलब next is abide. What is abide?
to act in accordance with the rule of law.
In accordance with the rule of law. If you are
Law.
following the rule in the school, you said in the school the principal says you have to abide the rules and regulations of the college of the law to follow strictly. ठीक है? Next, there is a word called abjure. What is abjure?
To
Look, all are not important. I am asking you to read only the important parts. Abhor, abjure. Abjure का मतलब to pronounce solemnly or oath or to repudiate. It is called as abjure. Repudiate माने you are saying that you will not do it. To abjure violence. Understood? There is a fundamental rights. They're called as abjure violence. When you say that I will not do this violence, then you are said to be abjure. Understood?
yes, sir.
Next. What is the next word? Abolish.
Abolish.
What is abolish?
To put an end to.
To put an end to. कोई चीज को खत्म कर देना. To stops to end something. Right? We will abolish it. Abolish is type of permanent finish. Once you are abolished, it cannot come back again. Right? It is called abolish. To put an end to. In permanent form. In permanent form. Next, abort.
To miscarry in birth.
To miscarry in birth. Understood? Next, you have
सर
absconder.
एक बार अब्जोर के बारे में फिर एक बार बताइए सर।
abjure का मतलब है कि कोई चीज को नहीं करना. You are saying that I will not do this violence. ठीक है?
ओके सर।
abjure violence आपका फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज में है. तो abjure violence माने अगर आप कोई भी सेटलमेंट करना है, कोई चीज को सॉल्व करना है, तो you will not use violence. That means you will abjure from it. That is called abjure.
ओके
ठीक है?
ओके थैंक यू
Okay. आपके पास notes है. You have the notes, I think. The same material notes I have given.
यस यस सर।
In front, you have in front of you.
यस सर।
Okay. What I'm telling, please note it down.
या आई एम नोटिंग।
And for Kavya and Zoya, I have sent you the soft copy of these notes.
Okay, sir.
Have you received it?
I'll check, sir.
I have sent
Yeah,
you,
you have sent
Yes,
it
sir, I
before.
received it.
Yeah.
I have sent you the soft copy of these notes. Okay.
Yes.
As
Yes,
you're far away from there, you are in Andhra, right?
No, I am
Okay.
in Maharashtra right now.
Zoya in Maharashtra. Kavya is
Andhra, sir.
in Andhra. So it's impossible to get the hard copies. You can take the print there. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So if you want a hard copy, you have to come to Hyderabad or send me the addresses. I'll send you the by post.
Okay,
Otherwise,
sir.
or you can take the hard copy print there itself. There are some 150
Yeah.
pages.
Yeah, I'll take the print, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next, you have absconder. Next important is absconder. Who is absconder?
One who runs away from legal process or avoids arrest.
One who runs away from the legal process and avoids arrest.
Arrest.
Mane whose warrant has been issued and for whom the police is searching and he is not able to find, the police is not able to find him, then he is said to be absconder. Where here you have Vijay Mallya, who has gone to UK to prevent the arrest. He is considered as absconder. Right? Next. Absolve. This is very important. Absolve is important. Absolve mane
To set free from liability.
to set free from liability, which means that you have taken a loan and you have repaid it back, then you are absolved from the liability. Liability माने responsibility. In general words, it is called as responsibility.
Responsibility.
Right. Generally, it is called as responsibility. Okay. Abstain. What is the abstain?
To refrain from doing something.
To refrain from doing. Abjure, abstain. They are very similar words. Right. Next, abuse. Misuse.
Misuse.
Abuse is misuse. That's all.
Misuse.
If you, for example, you have a knife. Knife का काम क्या है? What is the use of knife?
Cutting fruits and vegetables or anything.
Cutting fruits and vegetables. Now, if you are using that knife to hurt someone, then what you are doing it? You are abusing it.
it.
You are not using for the right way. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Then exceed. What is exceed?
To consent or agree.
To consent or to give your agreement. To say yes. That is called exceed. Then you have accomplice. What is accomplice? Here.
A person who is associated with another in the commission of an offense.
So a person who is associated with another person in the commission of an offense.
Offense.
अब चोरी कर रहे, you have a thief, there will be one thief or someone who is assisting the thief. If they are both combined, then they are called as accessory or accomplice. Right.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is accessory? This word.
A person who is concerned in the crime but does not actually commit the crime.
The person who is concerned in the crime means that you are, if X is trying to kill A by using a knife, by using a gun, and A goes to some person and say, I want one knife or I want one weapon. The person who is supplying the weapon to that person is an accessory. Right? And using that weapon, A is killing the Y. A is going to harm Y. Is that person directly getting involved into the murder or crime?
Sorry,
Understood?
sir, I didn't get that.
There is a, there is a B, and there is a C. Right?
Yes.
A wants to kill C.
Okay.
Then A asks B for help. A says, get me one weapon so that I can go and harm C. Right?
Okay.
Then
Yes.
that B says, B arranges a weapon for A to kill B. Is B directly getting involved into the offense?
No.
No, but B is supplying a weapon to A such that A can harm C. Then he will be called as
Yes.
accessory.
Okay.
A person who is concerned in the crime but does not actually commit the crime is known as accomplice. Sorry, accessory. And a person who goes there with the person who is committing the crime is called as accomplice. Right? Accessory
Yes.
means indirect involvement. Accomplice means direct
Directly
involved. Next. What is next? Accord. What is an accord?
To
It is an
furnish
agreement.
or
Nothing but agreement. Accord means agreement only. Same. Next you have accuse. What is accuse?
charge.
Accuse. Accuse का मतलब क्या है? To charge judicial or publicity with an offense. That is like accuse. Just a minute. You are getting my voice now?
Yes, sir.
Accuse. What is accuse? To charge judicially or publicity with a crime is known as accuse. Right? Who is the accuser? Who is the accuser? A person
A person who accused another of a crime.
is known as accuser. Okay. Now, next word is acquittal. What is acquittal? What is acquittal?
The process order of discharge by the court, setting one free from suspicion or guilt of an offense.
So, if the court, after the trial, the court finds that the person, the accused, has not done anything, he is not guilty, then there will be acquittal order. Acquittal माने छोड़ देना, बाइज्जत बरी कर देना. Right? When a court says you are not guilty and you are free to go, called as acquittal. Right? Next. What is adjourn?
To defer the hearing of a case to another date in the court.
So adjourn माने now today is the date. You say, sir, I am not ready. I want some more time. The court will say, okay, come on that another date. It's called adjournment. Right? Adjourn.
Yes.
Taking the next date. Next you have adultery. What is adultery?
Voluntary sexual intercourse between a married person and a person other than the offender's spouse.
So adultery माने outside the marriage. When you are having relationship with another outside the
person.
marriage, is called as adultery. Now remember, adultery is a ground for divorce. It is a ground for divorce. Adultery is a ground for divorce in India. Okay, this will come in your exams. Next, advocacy. What is advocacy? What is advocacy?
Work or profession of an advocate.
Work or profession of an advocate. Now, who is an advocate? So who is an
One who
advocate?
is qualified in law.
Who is qualified in law to plead in the court of law. माने as lawyer who has written the bar council exam and who has cleared the law exam and he can plead in the court. He's called as advocate. Right? You all want to become a lawyer or advocate? लॉयर बनना है या एडवोकेट बनना है? एडवोकेट बनना है. लॉयर क्या खाली डिग्री रहती है आपके पास?
हाँ डिग्री रहती है.
And for a lawyer, you will only have a degree with you. It's not
Degree.
use. Once after you have become a lawyer, you have to write a bar council exam and clear that exam, and then you will become an advocate.
Advocate.
Right. Next, affidavit. What is affidavit?
A written statement under an oath.
A written statement under an oath, which is sworn. Mane? Which is sworn to and signed by a person making it as true. It's called as an affidavit.
Affidavit.
Means you are taking oath on paper and writing it on bond paper. You are taking an affidavit
Okay.
that what I am telling you is true and I am know the best of my knowledge. It's called as affidavit.
Affidavit.
Okay. Next. Affray. This question has come in the 2024 law set.
Affray.
What is affray? What is affray?
Unlawful fighting or used to force to intimidate others.
Unlawful fighting. Yeah, have you seen the fighting? Ugly fights on roads. How many have seen it?
Yes.
So they will be charged under affray.
Okay.
Right. So unlawful fighting, using violence to intimidate others. What is the intimidate? To create fear. It's called as
To create
intimidate.
fear.
Right. Next, agency. What is agency?
A fiduciary relationship created by express or implied contract or by law.
Fiduciary relationship created by express
Or implied contract
or implied contract by law. Can you give
by law.
examples?
Implied contract बोले तो वो which
It is understood.
acts done by क्या बोलते सर वो
Teacher
implied
and
contract
student.
बोले तो
It should be understood, not explicitly said. Now, when
by an
you
act बोल सकते सर.
by an
act कुछ भी एक ऐसा हेल्प मदद कुछ भी करने का
by an act, teacher and student, doctor and
yes sir,
patient, client and advocate. Now, when you go to a doctor, you will say very personal things, right? Which you do not want
sir.
the public to know. When you go to the advocate, you will say something which only you know. But you should disclose everything, right? So that
Yes.
the advocate can represent you very truly. So it is implied.
Yes.
You don't expect your advocate or your doctor or your teacher to share your personal things to others.
Share your conduct.
It is called as fiduciary. It is called as fiduciary. That is
Fiduciary.
trust relationship. In which trust is involved. It is called as agency. Okay.
Okay.
So agency. Say what are agent? Who is an agent?
A person employed to act on behalf of another.
A person employed to act behalf of another. Or
Another.
agent. What you do? Okay, bhai, dekho, you did not come to take the material. Who took the
Yes.
material on behalf of you?
Some agent or
Some
representative.
Someone who will represent you to act on
Yes, sir.
behalf of you is called as agent.
Agent.
Right? And it is like you are giving that material, you are giving that article to that agent. It's like the principal is taking that agent. Principal is taking the material. If you are hiring
Oh.
someone to do that work for you, and you are sending some agent, okay, ye kaam usko de do. Give this article to that person. The giving that article to that agent is like giving that article to the principal. Understood the words? It's called
Yes, sir.
agent. Next is very important,
Agent.
agnates. What is agnates?
Relatives whose relationship can be traced exclusively through mails.
Exclusively through males. Like yourself, your father, your father's brother, your brother's son. When a relationship is, you are tracing it only through males, it is called as agnates.
Oh, agnate.
Okay. Only when you are saying that the relationship only through males, then it is called as agnates. Your brother, your
Agnate.
brother's brother, your brother's son,
Brother.
your brother's son's son, your father's father. Only males are there. Then it's called as agnates.
Agnate.
Like grandfather, grandfather, cousin brother, whatever. Okay, only males are there.
Oh,
Then it is called
okay.
as agnates.
Agnet.
Right. Next, alien. What is alien?
A person who resides within the borders of a country but not a citizen or subject to that country.
So alien means if an American comes, if a Chinese person come here, who are you?
Okay.
Who are we? We are citizens. But a person who
We
is
are
not a
citizens.
citizen of this country, he will call us alien.
Alien.
If it is a friendly country, friendly alien. If it is enemy country, enemy alien.
Animal.
Next. Then agreement. What is agreement?
Every promise or every set of promises, either written or oral, for the purpose of contract, forming the consideration for each other.
Forming the consideration
Consideration.
is called as agreement.
Agreement.
Okay. Means, for example, what is consideration? Consideration is very, very important. You are, now I am taking your class, right? What I am giving
Yes.
you? Knowledge,
Yes.
study material.
Yes.
Now, and what I am getting in from you? You are getting knowledge, you are getting material. What I am getting from you?
Consideration.
In the form of
Fees in the
fees.
form of consideration. In the form of consideration. Fees in the form of consideration.
Consideration. So consideration is two sides. Now,
Yes, sir.
as you are getting the knowledge from my side, that is consideration, and I am
From
getting the fees from your side, this is my consideration, right?
yes, sir.
Now, when you are
Yes, sir.
combining these two consideration, we are agreeing. You are saying that I
Yes.
want classes. Now, it is in the online mode. You are sending the fees and everything, right? So the process is called as agreement, right? You are promising
Yes, sir.
something to me. I am promising something to you, and it is forming the consideration. Then it is called as agreement.
Agreement.
Now, when agreement is legally binding, it is called as
Contract. Contract.
contract. Okay. When agreement is legally binding, it is called as
Contract.
contract. Then, understood this point? Kavya,
Yes,
Zoya,
sir.
Yes, sir.
alimony. Next important is alimony. What is alimony?
It's an allowance given to a
Given to one spouse
one spouse.
for maintenance and support while they are separated.
Separated.
So, have you seen some alimony in recently news?
Yeah, I've seen, sir.
Which news?
Cricket player, sir.
Cricket
Chahal.
player. He has given, the husband has given, the ex-husband has given 35 lakhs as an alimony. 35 lakhs, or sorry, 35 crores, I think.
4 crores. 4 crores, sir.
4 crores.
4.25. Yes, sir.
4 crores as an
Alimony.
alimony. Recently, one of my friend successfully got a divorce, or he's an advocate. He made the two people get divorce for a settlement of 35 lakhs as alimony.
Oh.
Right. So alimony is something which is given by a spouse to another spouse when they are getting separated,
Yes, sir.
when they are no longer husband and wife.
But
So-
sir, that's only possible if the other person is not financially stable, right?
So yes, the earning one will give the to non-earning one. If you
Yes.
are financially stable, there is no court will
No,
say
alimony.
no alimony.
Sir, why do celebrities get alimony when they are financially stable?
They have their arrangement. You are asking about Tollywood, you're asking about Bollywood. They already have the amount, they already have the money. So they want to get separated. So that's all. By khushi, by happily they will give. So who has any problem if a spouse gives to another while they are getting separated? Have you heard about this Naga Chaitanya and Samantha?
Yeah,
How much alimony was given by Naga Chaitanya to Samantha?
I don't remember, sir.
You have heard about Hrithik Roshan and
We-
his wife?
Yeah,
How much alimony was given? It's only that the other spouse